Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ifedayo and I'm a Nigerian beauty blogger that does makeup and skincare reviews here on my YouTube channel. If this is your first time stopping by, you're welcome. Don't forget to subscribe and join the family. And if this is not your first time, you're totally welcome back. I'm coming to you guys with like full beat contacts and stuff. In this video I'll be reviewing the Missha Sun Gel SPF 50 plus PA++. It's described on the website by Missha as a gel textured sunscreen that cools down the sun upon application and delivers protecting, hydrating and soothing ingredients while shielding the skin from sun damage. Upon buying the product, it comes in this 50ml white tube packaging. The tube packaging is alright, but the problem I had with it when I first bought it was that it seemed like it was filled with air. Upon buying the product, when the product came newly, it looked like there was a lot of air at the top of the product when I looked at it, and sunscreen was just dispersed. I checked the website before I actually bought it, and I noticed that some other people made that complaint as well, so I was not the only one. And it seems that, I don't know whether it's a packaging problem, but I just thought to mention that. So when you buy it for the first time and you look at it, it may look like it's half empty. It's actually not. I don't know the reason for that, and I cannot give any clear explanations for that, but I noticed that. Tube packaging dispenses a white product. The product is white in color and it has a gel-like consistency that absorbs well into the skin. The Missha Sun Gel contains chemical blockers and contains chemical sunscreens. It contains a variety of UVA and UVB blockers. The UVA blockers that it contains include avobenzone and tinosorb S, and it contains UVB blockers like oxocryoline, homosalate, amyloxate, and some other blockers that are actually regulated and are actually registered for use in Europe and in parts of Asia where this sunscreen was made, but not yet licensed for use in the United States. It contains SPF of 50 plus, which means that if the sun protection factor is greater than 50, it protects you properly from UVB rays. And it also contains PA++++, which is the widest PA grading system for sunscreens in some parts of the world, especially in Asia. So it protects, that shows that it protects you well against UVA rays. In other parts of the world, some other parts of the world, the highest grading system for the PA grading system is PA+++, but in Asia it is PA+ with 4 pluses, and that shows that it has the highest protection against UVA rays. It also contains a bunch of extracts. It contains lemon tree extract, Japanese mugwort extract, green tea extract, cinnamon extract. It contains a bunch of extracts, and many of these extracts are anti-inflammatory and have antioxidant effects. However, the problem with those extracts, and a few of them can be potentially sensitizing on the skin, and it also contains fragrance, which may also be potentially sensitizing to the skin. Upon application, it doesn't sit heavy on the skin, has a nice consistency, absorbs nicely into the skin, is not greasy, is lightweight, and does not leave a white cast. I'll be leaving a demo where I use the sunscreen and apply the sunscreen during the day in the next couple of frames, so you guys can look at the application process, how much I applied and whether it left a white cast. But if you're asking, no, the sunscreen did not leave a white cast. It works well under makeup, and it does not peel or do any funny things when you use it with. I've used it with multiple skincare products and does not peel or do anything funny when applied on top of multiple skincare products. It really applies well and sits into the skin really nicely. I think this sunscreen will work amazing for people who have combinations oily skin types. The website recommends it for normal to oily skin type, but I think particularly people who have combinations oily skin types. I have combination skin and I really love using this sunscreen. I think it will also be great for people who live in humid places or hotter climates because of how lightweight it is, non-greasy it is, and how it doesn't leave an oily kind of residue and uncomfortable feeling on the skin. This sunscreen costs $16 for 50 mils of products, which I think for a Korean beauty sunscreen, I think it's fair and it's okay, and you're getting bang for your buck. So I think the price is fair, and I think this price is especially fair for such a cosmetically elegant sunscreen. I think this sunscreen is one of those sunscreens that people who do not like wearing sunscreen will really enjoy wearing. So if you're one of those people who does not like wearing sunscreen because it leaves a white cast, or because it sits heavy on the skin, because it's just downright uncomfortable, this is a sunscreen you really like to use. It has a really nice texture when applying it. The experience of applying the sunscreen in itself is really pleasurable. It's a beautiful sunscreen, does not leave a white cast, is moisturizing but has a slight mattifying effect, and I think it's a downright beautiful sunscreen. I really love this sunscreen. I wish it was a little bit cheaper, but I mean, you're getting a really good quality sunscreen that has a good sun protection and that looks really good on your skin. Talking about the chemical blockers that it contains avobenzone and tinoSub S, which are UVA and UVB blockers, and it also contains oxocrylene, homosalate, amyloxate, and another UVB blocker that I cannot remember now, which are all UVB blockers. The amazing thing about this sunscreen is the fact that avobenzone is a chemically unstable UVA blocker, so it's amazing that they paired it with tinoSub S, which is a great and more photostable UVA blocker. So you are guaranteed of having prolonged UVA protection as long as when you're wearing the sunscreen, unlike having just avobenzone in your sunscreen, which is not photostable and which will degrade over time. So I really like that sunscreen. I really like this sunscreen for that. The pros: if you're looking for a sunscreen that is fairly affordable, has a good range of UVA and UVB protection, which is broad spectrum, does not sit heavy on the skin, does not make your skin greasy as the day progresses, is cosmetically elegant, sits well under makeup, does not leave a white cast, this is your guy. She is your girl. She's just that baby. The cons I have about the product are three. One, the packaging, how it looks like it's almost empty when you first buy it, even though it's not. I find that weird. The second issue I have with this sunscreen is the fact that it contains fragrance and plant extracts. I think the plant extracts that it contains and the extracts that it contains help with the anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects and kind of the cooling effects that you feel when you apply the sunscreen. But I felt like fragrance was not needed in this sunscreen. I mean, it still kind of smells like sunscreen. So I do not think they needed to add fragrance to the sunscreen. This concludes my review of the Missha Sun Gel SPF 50 plus PA+++. I hope you found this video helpful. I will include this video under the playlist of my K-Beauty review opened earlier, where I reviewed the Pyongyang Essence Toner and the Cosrx Cleanser. Please check that out if you're interested. I'll leave the card here so you guys can check that out. I hope you guys find this video helpful. If you have any questions about the sunscreen, please leave your question in the comment section below. I'll be leaving the details of where I bought this sunscreen from Nigeria and where you can buy it from outside Nigeria, so please check that out in the description box below. I hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to join the family, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.